cook it up, Zay. Hey, cook it up, Zay. Hey, cook it up, Zay.
They run me the wrong way to find out my nigga was not supporting me. They run me the wrong way to find out my bitch, she was not supportive of me. Turns out it was hatred. I guess that you hated me. Fuck being in that.
I'm gonna edit that out first couple of parts. So look, I dressed up. I'm thinking, oh, I got an interview today. I'm thinking, oh, something good finna happen. Just average shit. I dress up, as you can see, suit, shirt tucked in and everything. And then I get there. I showed up an hour early just to, punctuality. I get to the front. The clerk say, oh, the lady is not here right now. She's currently sick. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? In my mind, I'm like, what's going on, man? Like, I ain't tripping about it. It's not. I've experienced all type of different experiences. So something like this is not a blow into the face, but it still blows me because it's like, what was the communication? I've went to security school, so now I'm in the process of going for these security companies, and that's what I'm currently at right now. And it's just like, the first security company, man, just kind of threw me off. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna work with them. Even though she said she gonna reschedule, I don't know if I'm gonna work with her for real because, first impression, bro. And if you sick, why you ain't tell me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so then I got another security company coming up. And so far, this is just my journey with security, man. It's just, going through these different challenges and obstacles, and it's stressful. I will say it is stressful. I'm thinking about revising the whole plan and going a different route if I got to. Just a young nigga making these changes to change his life around and make these shifts and shit. And it's just seeming like one door closed and another one open. That's really all I can say. One door closed and another one open, man. But with that being said, man, get out some more videos, some more clips. Probably gonna get ready to eat my ice cream. Come on.
What's good, y'all, man? So, when I say P, I mean profit. When I say S, I mean see. You dig what I'm saying, baby? Now let's keep it moving. But I wanna continue this vlog and give y'all the reason like why I'm in security school. For those who may not know me, this Alkalinity Light. And I just talk about my journey as far as being a YouTuber and growth and how it's been throughout my life and what I face and the challenges and the obstacles I go through. So I kind of didn't say yesterday, but yes, I went to school for security school, and I did the 40 hours a week. I took it online. It was a wonderful experience. I think I still got some screenshots or something like that I could put up in the video as I'm talking. You'll probably see them. But yeah, something else I forgot to mention, and I don't really tell everybody this, but your boy got arrested before, and it's not no felon, it's a misdemeanor. However, though, I went to school for security, and they did a background check, and the background check was nothing but a misdemeanor charge. It wasn't nothing. They say I'm still eligible. They say, oh, you're still eligible to get the license, but first you have to get certain documentations and certain information first before we can qualify you for your license. So I said, okay, But when I tried to go to figure out what some steps I can take about the situation, they told me that the case is still open. So now, instead of me just going to get some documents so that way I can give it to the Department of Agriculture, now I have to go deal with a case that was still currently open, and because I did not show up to court one day, they put a warrant out. Mind you, I was homeless, and that's a whole nother story. And I'm still, I'm still young, but I went through a lot of stuff at a young age. And who knows, maybe it can help somebody, maybe it can encourage somebody. But I had a warrant out before not showing up to court, and that warrant was a $2,500 bond, apparently is what I found out. And that put me behind, it set me back. I'm talking about, I almost lost all hope in what I had planned, like my plan was to go to security school, get my license. I have interest in security, so I was going to do it long term. All this stuff was planned up, but it got put back and pushed back because of this warrant put on me, this case still open, and something that happened last year, not even this year. This thing is old, and it's still, having an effect on my life. So if you can do something about your situation with the police and the government and all that, female and bruh, try to resolve it as quick as you can, as quick as possible, because it will delay you and it will slow you down, or it will follow you if you do not do nothing about it. I've noticed stuff like that too with debt. Like, I'm not no financial guru or nothing like that, but when you think about money and you got like bills and stuff that needs to be paid, it will follow you, because it will charge a payment. Oh, payment is this, payment is that. If you do not pay it, it's gonna keep following you. And be thankful if it ain't one of those situations where it builds up into an amalgamation or something, because things can build up, and then it can build up to a tower meant to fall down on you, is what I've realized so far at the age I am in life, and I'm still young. But with that being said, this thing is still open, so I got in contact with the attorney. But that was a whole stressful process, because I had to wait 2 weeks just to hear back from her, damn near. And I'm trying to reach out to her. I'm like, I'm emailing her, I'm calling her. They say calling ain't gonna work, so email her. I done emailed this female like 2 times, 3 times, calling her, texting her. I'm like, what's going on? I'm trying to move forward, man. I am moving forward with or without this situation. I'm gonna have to come up with a new plan if I got to. So, with that being said, she finally reached out to me after all the reaching out I've done, after I finally gave up about reaching out and was going to come up with a new plan. And what happened was, she was like, oh, well, because it's a warrant, we're going to try to resolve this first, then we're going to try to deal with the case. I said, okay, all right, that sounds like a plan. Monday this week, November 3rd or 4th or 2nd, I've had court, and this was actually the day before yesterday, and I didn't tell y'all, I had dressed, so when y'all see me in the suit dressed up, I had an interview Tuesday, but Monday I had court, and I didn't tell y'all, so now I'm telling y'all. And the whole process with that was like, it was like, I wasn't supposed to be there at 1 p.m., but I showed up at 8 in the morning. Yeah, man, I'm serious. Punctuality is a thing. So, I'm there, and I see my attorney, and I'm telling her like, can I try to talk to the judge now instead of waiting till 1? So they gave me the option, and the judge was able to read to me my charge or charges, but I think it was just a charge. And then the state offered me an offer, and because I've got a lot of rest Saturday and Sunday, a well-rested mind is a well-protected mind. So because I got a lot of rest, I was able to make a decision based off of discernment and ascertainment, and I was like, we'll just push it back to the 12th. To that month, it'll be a different month, different energy, different season. We'll be able to flow through it. So even though I went there and all that, and they gave me an offer that I could have did something right then and there, I decided to push it back. And as they offered me something, as the other attorneys offered me an offer, one of them whispered to the other one and was like, is there a valid reason you didn't show up? And then, my attorney spoke for me to the judge, and she said, Your Honor, he was homeless. He didn't have a valid place to stay. He wasn't in his right state of mind. He's here now. He's here for a background check. He's trying to get his stuff together. So I think delivering that message and proning them with that would be able to give them the right process and program where they can look at the whole entire situation and just drop the charge, drop the case, drop the situation, because I do not have a criminal record or history. I'm not in and out of jail. That's one. So they don't have no choice but to drop it. And two, I'm already making the changes to change my life now. So that energy of already making the changes to change my life now, and not having no not having no in and out of record of being here. It's just that one thing, and they're gonna drop it because it ain't even that serious. It's not like, you know, I have that criminal mindset. Now, I'm not saying my hands is clean because I've done stuff, but you know, my mind has changed from that old version of me. So all is well, you know, praying they drop the charge. But at the end of the day, that day, I was able to walk away as a free man, and I'm grateful for that because I know what it's like to be in there, and that's a whole nother story time, a different experience. But yeah, man, that's what I'm currently going through with security. And if you're someone who's kind of in the same boat with the police situation and all that, and you know, you see the end of the light, keep hope, man, keep faith, and keep going, because there is a way. There is a way. All you need is the documentations, those certified documentations, or just try to get the case dropped or closed. Do whatever you can. That's one step. Or the second step you can take is just revise the whole entire plan that you had, and try to figure out what trade or trucking school, whatever you could do to try to change the situation, because we're not going to be stagnant, man. And I was telling myself that from the get-go. I was telling myself, if she do not reach out to me, I'm not finna wait for her to reach out to me. I'm not finna delay everything else I got going on in my life because on a text or email or a call that I'm waiting on. That doesn't make no sense. So life is just about moving forward, man. You cannot be pausing. There is no pause button in life. When you got the game controller in your hand in life, you cannot hit pause. That button does not exist. You must be playing Nintendo or Xbox or something, because that you got the wrong controller. You playing a different game. And this game, in this life, this video you watching right now, you cannot hit pause. So when you have that in the back of your mind, of course it's going to be stressful. Of course it's going to be like, dang, I put in 40 hours of this security school, and 40 hours is, you know, it's a normal work fucking normal work schedule for a person with a job. But 40 hours of security school, and then if you miss one of those days, you cannot make it up that same week. You got to come back the next week on that day that you missed. Even if you did half of it, you still got to come back next week and do the other half the same day you missed. Like, if I missed a Tuesday, I cannot make up half of that. I have to come back next Tuesday, next week, to make up that. So it ain't just 40 hours. I mean, on the good side, though, you get the end of the year to complete the course. And then on top of that, you get on top of a whole year of getting to complete that, you got to take an exam. Then after you take an exam, you got to pass the exam. So it's just like, you know, it's a lot of stuff that comes into it with the security school that you put effort in, and you do not want to just throw it down the drain because of a little situation that done happened last year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, am I wrong? Am I tripping? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. But at the same time, you just can't, you cannot be still. You got to be still, yes, to make a right decision. But at the same time, you got to be able to be still long enough where you know you need to move. Because if you be still in life and freeze in life all the time and just freeze and not moving, you're going to be put behind. And once you get put behind, like I was saying about things follow you. Once you put behind, it follows you and it builds. And I guess that's what you could say is karma. And then when you got all this built up and it's negative, and that thing come falling down on your ass, good luck trying to shake back in life, because a lot of people do not come back from things they've went through and experienced. Especially me going through homelessness. I don't even know how I'm still here right now on this phone sane in my mind, because something like that built it up and knocked me down at the edge I was at. I don't know how I'm still up. With that being said, man, I'm out, man. Y'all stay safe.
What's good, y'all, man? Giving y'all a video, adding on to the vlog. Probably gonna finish it today. Yeah. Right now, I'm doing a little side hustle right now. Making some extra money on the side, and I know, man, income, you know, this hustler lifestyle, I live it, I breathe it. But sometimes too much hustle can be a negative thing. It's okay to take breaks, it's okay to rest. That's what I want to give y'all right now. I'm currently like picking up carpets and all that, ripping up carpet and putting new carpet down. Using like a little glue melting tool. So I basically know how to install carpet now. Add that to my resume. Really a jack of all trades. So I think I'm gonna find my interest more in running my own business and being self-employed because I've had so many things I know I can do. They say master of all, no, jack of all, but a master of none, something like that. I mean, I can't help it, you know, it gets in my bloodline from my mom and my dad, but this video and this part of this end of this vlog is gonna be mainly towards about your interests and what you're interested in and what you're looking to achieve in life. And you got to think about your end goal with an end goal in mind. It's gonna let you know what, as far as what you're gonna be reaching for, what you're gonna be doing. A lot of times when we're gonna be paying attention to what we're doing and we look back and life done past us 2 years, 3 years, 4 years ahead, you don't really want to wait that long, man. So right now I'm taking a break, telling myself I ain't tired, man. I'm up. I'm thriving right now. We about to get up. We about to finish this job. We about to get through this shit and persevere and stay consistent. Because the moment you sit down and you start thinking like, man, I'm tired. Man, I'm not able to do this. This, that, third. You start finding all different types of excuses on why you're not achieving the goals that you set yourself out to be. Like my new goal for as far as when it comes down for y'all in these videos is only 20-minute videos from now on. And I don't care if I gotta extend it longer. I don't care if I gotta do no edits, no nothing. All I know is one thing. Y'all gonna get longer videos. Y'all gonna get more of my day. You gonna get more of me getting personal with y'all. I can actually tell y'all about the story time of being homeless. I think I did it before, but you know, give y'all where I'm at and my mindset and my state of mind and what made me become so mature and what the things I went through that made me who I am now and that molded me. I've kind of really like been through the fire. I had to go through the flame. I had to go through the reborn, the rebirth to even get to where I'm at right now. But I want to show y'all. Please. This is what it's at right now. I'm on the balcony. You see it? That said it could be me.
All I need is my phone and a drink and cigarettes.
You're doing it again, Mom Crystal.
I'm just talking about guys. Well, both of us are talking about the same thing. Just I'm glad you can move out here. Who would have been working off? You know, without a problem. This is not a job. We get a very serious and you'll go help me out over. Keep moving. Don't come back now. You hear? Tell your friends about it.
Tell Aaron and Ty.
Tell your friends about it right here. This really cool and everything.
Don't y'all ever get sick and tired of being sick and tired, man. I'm still on the shift. I've been up since 6 in the morning. Sick and tired of slaving. Work a regular job, but I experience discrimination. So I do little side gigs and stuff. And then yet alone, not to tell y'all about the homelessness, but I'm in a shelter, you know? It ain't really all what it seems. I mean, I got my own room. I got the keys to it, locking the door and shit. Got my own AC, so it's a luxury condo 2.0, but man, life ain't what it seems. People only show y'all what they want you to see. People only show y'all what they paint an image as. They don't really show you the goods and the downs. See, like right now, man, I'm feeling down right now. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause it's like, man, I'm tired of this shit. I've been up since 6. It's about 5, about to be 6 o'clock. And I'm working with a 1099 contract right now. Well, I'm working with someone who's a self-employed
entrepreneur and they have their own money and they get contracts, so he's needing extra help for me to help them. But at the same time, I realize even when you're self-employed, it still requires physical effort. It still requires your time. Just like being employed on a job, it still requires your physical effort, still requires your time. I got some ideas in my head, I ain't gonna say too much, but it's just like, man, it's like, man, and I mean, all this for $30. Well, we didn't start technically until 8:30, so we're gonna say 8 o'clock, 8, 9, 10, 8 in the morning, 8, 9. I've been up though at 6 just to be there on time and early and shit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 11 hours just to make $30. And I'm grateful because it's $30 I didn't have in my pocket before. And it's doing somewhat of a justice of what I got currently going on with the situation of me being in the shelter and upgrading to a luxury condo 2.0. Because even living a luxury condo 2.0, I gotta have money coming in. I gotta have some type of flow, cash flow. By divine and karma, I was able to get into a situation where I can have my own lock the door AC and shit. But just because I'm in there doesn't mean I get comfortable. So now I'm put in a position of uncertainty where I have to imagine myself, dog. I gotta imagine myself, man. I gotta imagine myself making it. I gotta think of a way that I'm gonna make it. I gotta keep faith. I gotta do this fucking spiritual practices religiously just to pray that I'm gonna see another day. Not even knowing that what I'm doing is guaranteed change and growth. Not even knowing that I might not have no money tomorrow, but I'm gonna get paid $30 and I'm gonna get unlimited data with $20 and then pay myself $10, pay myself first $10. So I ain't even really gonna be able to do nothing with the money anyway, because I'm gonna have to pay myself $10 and then pay the other fucking, I mean, I could get 40, I could get 50. It's uncertainty, but even right there, that's still gotta be, I don't wanna say wishful thinking, but still gotta be like, yeah, this is gonna, you know what I'm saying? And as a guy, and especially a dude with face tattoos, I'm a good worker, so I can work at jobs and stuff like that. And I used to be like, oh, it was the job's fault. So I had to learn how to control my emotions. A lot of times I made a lot of emotional decisions at these jobs because growing up, all I had was a mother figure, mother role model. So I didn't have a father to show me that emotional control. So now that I have an example, I've kind of had to teach myself these new patterns and break old patterns and habits and generational curses. But, working where I'm working now with, I'm helping, I call her my Mama Crystal. She, and then working with her and her man, and they both older people. They've been getting into it all day today, but it's only because they're stressed. So to judge the context based off of the content that includes other factors and things that make someone stress. Stress makes someone respond in a certain way when they not thinking in their right mind, because it could be lack of sleep, lack of eating, hydration. It could just be anything. So seeing him handle himself pretty well, even though he wanted, I was kind of expecting him to be screaming from the top of his lungs, but she the one who got upset, crying and all that, and he walked away and then came back to her and attended to her and catered to her, even though he's under stress, even though he's under pressure, because he want to get home just like everybody else want to get home. I want to get home. I'm tired, I'm grateful, but at the same time, it's like, damn, bro, they don't even know my story. They don't know the amount of times I done tried to work at jobs, and I'm kind of got to settle for something like this where I got to be an entrepreneur, and I'm grateful for the entrepreneurship, don't get me wrong. This ain't nothing but a hustle and getting creative and getting the income, yes, but at the same time, I'd rather have my own income, my own assets where I can generate and I ain't got to depend on nothing, and I know something is guaranteed. I don't want no job security where it's going to be, I don't believe in job security, man. I believe in financial freedom. I believe in
financial security. When I think of financial security, I think of having my own income and nobody can take it away from me, and it's going to generate regardless of a situation, regardless of a life crisis, regardless of an emergency. It's going to always generate money. So I'm over here sitting down because we almost got done, so they'll tell they won't really need me. And this is the second time I sat down of those 11 hours. And then the first time I sat down for 15 minutes. Right now the time is recorded for 6 minutes. I might do another 15, but what I'm getting at is, man, just look, man, when you get sick and tired and you're back against the wall, man, you gotta keep pushing, man. You gotta keep staying forward, man. I want to show y'all like the process of what I'm going through, because I'm really like, I'm in it right now. I'm currently, I ain't gonna say going through it because I don't want to manifest that, but my life is currently changing for the better right now. But as of the meantime, I'm in the hole. Like I'm in the spot of either I'm gonna change it, or I'm gonna be stuck and I'm gonna be crying and I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, dang, I wish I could have did. Bro. Just take a deep breath, man. But I know I did hit the 20-minute video mark, so y'all gonna get a 20-minute video though, you know, and that's all that matters. And with that being said, man,
Hey, cook it up, Zay. Hey, cook it up, Zay. Hey, cook it up, Zay.
They run me to find out my nigga